Alright, so hello and welcome back to episode 5 of my playthrough. Today something special happened. So basically I think 2 days ago Calamity released a pretty major update, or it might have been free, I don't know anymore. But Calamity released a pretty major update that introduced the Sunken Sea biome, which is a new biome that can be generated by creating a new world, of course. So I did that and went ahead and made a new world. And basically off screen, because yesterday I couldn't really record, I had some throat pain and just in general I didn't feel good enough to record. It's a bit better today, so I'm just gonna try to pre-record a bit. But yeah, what it came down to is this. I built a house in the Sunken Sea. And I'm just a big fan of how it turned out, like it's amazing. So before I show you everything, let's get started up here. So this is like an elevator shaft with a crashed elevator. And it leads all the way back up here. Those lights are supposed to flicker, but yeah, I need your guys' advice. Like for the people that know a bit about wiring and all of that, is there a way to have a wire that's constantly active? Because, like, even if you save and quit, because right now I have like a 3-second timer somewhere hidden here. I'm not gonna tell you where, because it's kind of gonna destroy the illusion. But whenever I save and quit, it turns itself off. Usually those lights are flickering, of course. Also, let me just remove the light portion to make it a bit more... yeah. Alright, but that's the general idea. I spent a lot of time building and I will continue to build even more. And in advance, for those people who haven't watched me in the past, I cheat in all of the stuff when I build. I have a build character and then just I go ham. Because if I feel like building, I don't want to be restricted by anything. So I don't want to have to farm materials or have a certain kind of pickaxe just so I can actually build. If I feel like building, then I do really feel like building, and then I'm just basically going ham. There's nothing holding me back if I cheat stuff in, so that's just how it works. It's not giving me any benefits, it's just, you know, just making the playthrough more pleasant to watch and just to play. So I think it shouldn't be an issue to anyone. But yeah, in this world so far, I killed Slimewort, Desert Scorch and the Eye of Cthulhu. I will kill Krabbelon eventually, not at the moment though, I don't really feel like it. And I did went ahead and make a corruption world, which means we're gonna have to fight the Eater of Worlds and Hive Mind. I have an Eater of Worlds spawner prepared. I farmed a bit off screen. I also have all of the chest stuff because I haven't made a chest or like magic storage room yet. Probably gonna put it down here, not sure yet. Oh yeah, and one more thing. So this is to like more the loyal viewers, even though I was pretty big at that time. But this is a reference to my last playthrough, you might remember. And I decided to do it as sort of like a sunken city, sunken like house kind of deal, if you know what I mean. You can access it, but I don't have any kind of guild potion or mobility, so it's not gonna end well. But essentially this is just a major reference to our last playthrough. And yeah, I figured I'm just gonna introduce it here. It's a nice touch. Also the music down here is absolutely amazing, like big props to DM. I'm loving this song so much, like the more I hear it the better it gets, and we're gonna hear it a lot in this playthrough, so yeah, I hope you're looking forward to this, because this is gonna be a really interesting playthrough. It suddenly became a lot more interesting due to the update. I'm way more hyped than I was before, and I already was hyped, so yeah. There's also a shit ton of new weapons. For example, if I may show you one of my favorites, the Prismaline, which is an upgrade to the Crystalline, and can be crafted as soon as we enter hard mode. And I will definitely go for that, of course. Other than that, nothing really changed. I'm gonna have to clear my inventory before I do anything major, so let me just... where should I place the chest for now? I think I'm just gonna place it here for now, until I make a chest room. Just gonna dump everything in here. So I did plan to technically make a new start, or like a restart of the playthrough with the update, but in hindsight it's not really needed. I'm just gonna continue as episode 5. The first 4 episodes, I don't know. I wanted to have this update as like sort of a barrier, cutting the old episodes and basically restarting like I said. But I don't think it's needed, honestly. Alright, so the way to get out of this, by the way, this is what it looks like at the moment. Like I said, I built it on a cheat character, so you won't be able to tell where I was and where I wasn't. And it's an amazing biome, like, again, big props to Fabzol as well and the entire team for making this. I didn't spoil myself too much. I wanted to have my initial reaction here, but since I'm sort of like a tester for Calamity still, just not as active as I used to be, I do see the test channel and other channels, and obviously announcements, so I did get spoiled after all. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. This biome is amazing regardless, and the atmosphere doesn't change just because I know what it looks like. And on top of that, if you want to know where it is, it's like a kind of small spoiler. It's below the desert. Fits the theme, obviously, and fits Desert Scorch and all of that. So yeah, and this is how much I explored so far. There's a arena I built over here, and we're gonna be heading towards that. Because the next thing we will do is fight Eater of Worlds and Hive Mind. Like I said, I will eventually refight Carbulon, just not at the moment. Alright, so in general, there's not really much I want to talk about specifically. I had that kind of issue yesterday as well. Like, in case you're curious, I tried to record, and I had this feeling in the back of my throat, which it's really weird to describe because I never had it before, but I kind of felt like I had a cut in the back of my throat. It literally felt like there was a wound in it. Whenever I talked, it just felt like it was open, if you know what I mean. If you had that feeling before. I'm honestly not sure where it came from, because, you know, it's not like I particularly stress my throat too much. But that's just one of the YouTuber things. I mean, yeah. So as far as the pre-recording goes, no idea how much I'm gonna pre-record today. It depends on how like frustrating things get, because death mode obviously can be really frustrating at times. So if I like, I don't know, get destroyed by, let's just say, skeleton or queen bee, then episode, like, I might record less. Otherwise I'm probably gonna pre-record a couple episodes, because I feel like it. And it's definitely fitting my time schedule decently well. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload daily, because the thing is, if I upload every second day instead of daily, when pre-recording, it gives me a lot more time to pre-record even more episodes. Because obviously, if I go ahead and let's just say I pre-record 4 episodes, if I like spread it across 8, maybe 10 days even, then you guys have way more content, I have more time to relax and like plan in another pre-recording. And it's just way better in general, so don't expect daily uploads, it just doesn't fit my schedule all that well. And I just think it's also more special if I don't upload every day. With that being said though, I do want to record more than I record at the moment, because, yeah, you know, it has been kind of a drag due to throat pain and being busy, not having time, all of that, but I should record more. You guys deserve more content for sure. Anyways, I think we're basically good to go. I'm just gonna go to the edge of the arena and then summon Eater of Worlds. I don't know how this is gonna go. He's insanely tough in death mode, especially on the surface. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to do. I can't really prepare anymore. I hope I have the defiled mode turned off, because I can spoil it now. This is a funny story actually. In my last playthrough, or the last episode, I said I'm not gonna spoil the defiled changes, and I hovered over defiled for a couple seconds. And then people like went frame by frame in the recording on the YouTube video, and they saw what it was. And obviously, in case you're unaware, it makes enemies, or like gives enemies a chance to critically hit you, which is twice the damage, I think, or 4 times. I'm not sure anymore. And yeah, it's not pleasant. I do not want to use it anymore. I mean, unless we are farming, which, yeah, we'll have them later down the line. But anyways, I talked enough, killed enough time. My throat definitely just wants a boss fight, so here we go. Okay, so fighting him on the surface. I really regret turning this world into corruption. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I hate corruption bosses. Eater of Worlds is just... You somehow have to fight him in the surface, in the cave. Which obviously causes a lot of space issues. And then Hive Mind has been changed so that his blobs that he has around himself actually shoot again, which is complete bullshit. It just causes so many unfair hits, and I'm not a fan of it at all. There was a reason why it was removed in the first place, and now it's back, so yeah. I will head back, I will farm some more stuff, I will probably also try Hive Mind in the process, just, you know, for the memes, I mean, might as well. If I fail, then whatever. But I have to, or like, I will have to find a way to fight Eater of Worlds. I need more mobility, I feel like. So if I could find, let's just say, another pyramid, or just another cloud in the bottle would also help. Just to get more jumps. I mean, I have 2, but that's not nearly enough. Yeah, I'm gonna look around a bit. But I also feel like Scourge isn't exactly the best option, because I think he resists piercing. Crystalline isn't exactly the best option either. I'm gonna have to test around a bit. And as a side note, I've been getting a lot of comments asking me how my night sky looks this realistic and good, and that's because I'm using the Better Night Sky mod, which you can just download from the Tmod loader. It's an amazing mod, I really love it. Definitely makes like the night in this game a lot better. So if you want to add it to your playthrough, then I mean, feel free to. And there's another comment question: how does my game look so saturated? Obviously, I like kind of edited afterwards in Sony Vegas. But for the most part, it's because I'm using the Better Ambience texture pack, which you can find on the mod forum, and it just makes things look a lot better and colors be more saturated, and it's an amazing thing. I can definitely recommend it. Also, this world has a lot more caves and way better caves, so it is I'm definitely happy that we like are restarting on a different world, not gonna lie. I just should have gone Crimson. I'm just in such a habit of creating a corruption world because I've been using corruption worlds for so long. So when I created the world, it just kind of, you know, went with it. Like I said, I do regret it. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure if I want to fight Hive Mind, considering how many enemies are gonna be around here, since it's night. But then again, zombies aren't exactly the toughest enemies and they can drop some hearts, so I think I will still try, to be honest. Just my damage is gonna be abysmal, but I don't mind, because Hive Mind is a really fun fight. Except for the blobs, which, again, I really dislike. They should not be shooting. Oh, and one more thing in advance, if I voice crack a lot more, or just my voice in general sounds maybe a bit more monotone than usual, or I don't know, it just sounds like it's dying, that's because of my throat. I mean, it has been good so far, but it can easily change, especially since I'm obviously gonna be talking a lot in the recording. So yeah, in advance I'm sorry for that. I will try my best to avoid it, but it's basically out of my control. Yeah, I would say so. We definitely haven't been lucky so far, which is kind of a shame. I've already spent half of the night trying to find one and haven't yet, which I don't know if it's because of the servers. I don't know if they like specifically spawn on the stones and not on grass, or like if they need a certain... Actually no, definitely not. I'm just getting unlucky. If I remember the times where I was going for nodes and found them naturally, and yeah, I'm just really unlucky right now. They can't spawn at the moment. Oh wait, do they... Maybe, just maybe they are triggered by Kravalon dying. Because I have seen some in my old world, none in this world, so... we will see. I'm gonna try a bit. I wonder if in this playthrough Magic Storage will be the hardest boss again. For those who didn't watch my old playthrough, Magic Storage basically crashed my game like 80% of the time I opened it. And then I had to refight bosses, refarm stuff or equipment. It was tedious and I'm really hoping it's not gonna happen again, but if it does, then at least I guess I can say we are embracing the meme. I don't know, I don't want it to happen. Quite frankly, Magic Storage was really annoying in the past and I'm hoping it has been fixed. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting kind of ridiculous. I've been here for 7 minutes maybe? Yeah, I've definitely been here for about 7 minutes. Like, come on. Just give me one, it's not that much to ask for. It's gonna kill me anyway, so we are doing all of this for no reason, basically. Well, whatever. If this takes like... If I haven't found anything by morning, or like in-game morning of course, then I will just continue, I guess. Alright, so the break did end up taking a lot longer. So essentially what I did was I went ahead and got myself a couple of potions. The Opal Striker, which I went ahead and farmed because Eater of Worlds is not a joke on death mod. I got myself 3 spawners, I found the missing life crystals that I needed. I kind of enhanced the arena, I'm gonna show you in advance. I did a 3rd layer with some platforms and like solid blocks in order to avoid the vault splits if possible. And yeah, we should be good to go. I mean, this is as good as it gets equipment-wise, and if I can't beat him now, then I'm gonna be kind of surprised. This is the arena, once again, and I'm really hoping Opal Striker and the potions is what I'm gonna, like, what's gonna give me the victory. Because once he starts splitting, it turns into a complete shitfest. The entire screen is just filled with projectiles. I should have, now that I think about it, should have used the Bound Jewel, I think the name is, that drops from King Slime in order to avoid the damage over time, damage over time. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm gonna be fine. Here we go. Or maybe not. What a shit start. Oh yeah, this is so much better. I'm actually doing damage. And I'm jumping into projectiles because... I don't know. Of course. I think you already split, and I don't know why, but Calamity, like, if you fight Eater of Worlds in Calamity, you keep getting those, like, Vile Spit HP bars. I don't think a projectile needs an HP bar. Then again, it might just be like a name bug and it just segments for some reason, I don't know. But I do know that Eater of Worlds itself does not count as a boss, only the head does. Which is also, I got a couple of questions in the past on my no-hits, why Adrenaline keeps resetting on him. And that's because if you kill a head, like, only the head counts as an actual boss. So, if you kill the head, it counts as a boss despawning and then another boss spawning again, technically. Which means Adrenaline resets, because that's a condition for it. And yeah, it causes some stupid things. But hey, I can tank quite a lot right now. This is definitely better than before, so... I wonder why. I think Iron Skin actually makes such a major difference, which is kind of scary to be honest. It's looking good so far. He didn't split too much, so I'm kind of keeping it under control. Opal Striker's making things a lot easier. It's actually insane. Obviously Crystalline doesn't... Oh yeah, my adrenaline keeps resetting. I was about to say I should have gotten an adrenaline by now, but... yeah, whatever. We should be fine. But this is exactly what I talked about. When a head dies, it counts as a boss being killed, if there's no other head alive at the moment, and it resets adrenaline. Kind of a shame, but it has been, as far as I know, it has been, like, or at least people try to fix it for quite a while. So yeah, this is the best that we can get, and I mean, it's not that big of a change. As long as I keep one head alive, I can build up my adrenaline, which is obviously something I'm looking forward to. Because I'm probably gonna be able to burst him down completely if I get my adrenaline now. Which I'm insanely close to doing so. There you go, this should be it. So, let's go and line up with them. And here you go. Okay, not quite. I oh no. I got... yeah, that was stupid. Fuck, I might have just screwed myself. Actually, this is still looking good. It got insanely scary for a second there, but yeah. There we go.